So I was at Phil Lerney's seminar the other day. He's an educator at UP, and there was this interesting idea about dopamine and compassion and how to treat clients with these issues. So a lot of people who have weight gain and looking to lose weight or lose body fat have issues with food. Now, if we look into the brain and how we function emotionally, because a lot of things go by our emotions, you've got pain, so that's the desire to walk away or avoid painful situations, and you've got pleasure, going towards the thing that you want to get. So if we just take in terms of weight loss, the pain is avoiding the idea of getting into shape, and it's the pain of not doing the things that you enjoy. Having the pizza, having the ice cream, that's painful to know that the only pleasure you have that comes from dopamine is going to be taken away from your trainer, because he says to you, or she says to you, you know what, I don't want you eating pizza and ice cream, I want you eating greens and steak. Well, it's quite a jump for someone who's eating, if we try and understand it, pizza, Coca-Cola and ice cream and chocolate brownies every day, and then you're telling them that you want them to have chicken, skinless chicken with no sauce on it and green vegetables. It's kind of like, yeah, so we're gonna train you hard, beat your body up, and then take your only pleasure away from you, which is your McDonald's and fries and your pizzas and sundaes. So I understand, and that's where compassion comes in. As a trainer, it's our job to be compassionate and understand that yes, you've got dopamine, yes, there is pain and pleasure. So how do I somehow get you to take away that pain and bring that pleasure on and get you to associate them differently? So what you want to do is encourage that person that's trying to lose body fat or lose weight, in terms of getting them to do exercise in a way that they feel better about themselves. They feel more open, they've got improved posture, their skin's starting to glow more, their skin's firming up, they feel stronger. These are all benefits that you should always ask your client, how do you feel? How do you feel before? How do you feel after? I always ask that question. You want to get into their emotions, you want to get into their feel-good factor physically and emotionally. And the other thing is, so let's say I had a client, let's say a client says to you, oh, this is my only pleasure. Give them an alternative that's better. So for example, the other day I had a situation where a female client was thinking that cereal bars are really good for you because it's a cereal bar and it says that it's healthy on the packet, so marketing's got to be true, of course. It's got to be healthy, it's a cereal bar, right? And I said to my client, well, let's look at the alternatives. I would rather you had a McDonald's egg and bacon muffin than a cereal bar. Now you're saying to me, has he gone absolutely mad? Maybe I have gone slightly mad, but my justification for it, my reasoning behind it is I would rather you had an insulin spike of the white bun from the bacon egg McMuffin with the fat from the egg, the yellow and the white, which actually helps with hormones and body fat, and the bacon, or the sausage, which actually has some protein in it. Hormonally, if we're going to go by Dr. Barry Sears and Dr. Atkins' way of thinking, actually more Dr. Barry Sears from the book The Zone, we're looking at this idea of, let's look at the hormones and what's being put into the hormones. If I've got a certain amount of insulin and a certain amount of protein and fat equally put into the body, I'm going to be healthier than if I just put pure insulin into the body. So let's say a cereal bar. So my point of this whole thing is, let's look at how to be compassionate to the client and give them alternatives until they get that what they think is pleasurable is actually quite painful, and what they think is quite painful is actually quite pleasurable. So the pain of a cereal bar or the pain of having a pizza, downgrade it to a burger until finally it goes to a steak and broccoli, and the pleasure of the pain of training when they are losing body fat, firming up and looking and feeling absolutely fantastic with clothes on or not. So I hope that helps. Check out the website awpts.com. If you want to do some training, fill out the application form, and see you very soon.